Most people think that to play Spanish guitar, you need to spend years studying and practicing. But there's a secret famous Spanish guitarists have been using forever. Once you know it, you'll be able to take basic chords that you already know and change them into something that sounds like you've been playing Spanish guitar for years. And it'll only take one small finger movement. Let me show you what I mean. Take your standard B7 chord and lift your pinky off the high E string. You hear that? It sounds tense and a bit mysterious. Or take your E chord and move it up one fret. Now you've got that haunting Spanish sound. That's exactly what we're going to do with four chords that I'm going to show you. And when we're done, we're going to string them together into something you'll genuinely enjoy playing. So let's start with the first one. And this one might surprise you because it's something you probably played 1,000 times. Form your D minor chord. Now take your index finger off the first string and let it ring open. That open string gives you a kind of suspended, unresolved feeling, like something is about to happen. The tension is at the heart of Spanish guitar, and it only took one small change. Now form your regular C chord and place your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Take your index finger off, you won't need it. You hear how that changes the mood completely? That last chord, it felt kind of suspended and unresolved, but this one feels bright, uplifting. That contrast between dark and light is what gives Spanish guitar its kind of emotional pull. And one finger is all it took. Now keep your pinky exactly where it is. Take your 3rd finger and move it over right next to the pinky onto that 2nd string. And take your 3rd finger and move it way over to the 6th string 3rd fret. The minor longing sound of a G minor 6, the cornerstone of flamenco music. That exotic quality, it goes back to the Moors, who actually conquered Spain for nearly 700 years and left their musical fingerprint all over Spanish culture. For this last chord, keep your pinky and 3rd finger exactly where they are. Remove your 2nd finger and place your index finger down on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. There. That's the A7 sus 4 flat 9. It's a mouthful. Don't worry about the name. This chord has the feeling of being resolved and restless at the same time. Kind of like you found your way home, but you're not too sure you're welcome. That push and pull is at the heart of Spanish music, and it possibly speaks to something deep in the culture itself. Now, let's go ahead and put these 4 chords together. See if you can hear that tension and release as I move through the progression. And notice how the ending feels resolved, but not quite finished. This chord progression has a name. Of course it does. It's called the Andalusian cadence. It's one of the most recognizable patterns in Spanish music and flamenco. Famous players have been using it for centuries. Now that you've got the sequence down, here's a simple way to take it up a notch. By alternating one finger on each chord, we can add a little movement and a simple melody that makes the whole thing sound more interesting. And it's an easy addition. For the D minor chord, you're going to play first with a finger off, the 1st finger, and then you're going to place the 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string. For that C add 9, keep your pinky down, and then the second time you play it, take the pinky up and put the 1st finger down on that 1st fret of the 2nd string. Now for the G minor 6, what you want to do is put your 1st finger down on the 1st fret of the 1st string, and then the second time, lift it off. And for the final chord, you're going to leave your 2 fingers there and move both the index finger and the 2nd finger. 1st finger goes on 2nd fret, 4th string, and the 2nd finger goes on that 2nd fret of the 2nd string. I think I said that right. That's what it looks like. So now, here's what that whole progression sounds like. Simple back and forth movement is small, but it makes a big difference. It takes an already beautiful progression and kind of elevates it, sounds it more intricate. Now that you've got that Andalusian cadence under your belt, The next step is bringing this to life with a killer Spanish riff. Who doesn't want to play a killer Spanish riff? In the next video, I'll show you step by step how to use your thumb to play something that sounds incredibly impressive, but easier than you think.